Well, I figured I could do it on the first try, but I guess not. So we're gonna redo my deaf little embrace thing. That has to suck for the first try. But this is my costume for now. Indeed. So what we're actually gonna do here is we're actually going to do a few little things. So since he does not guard, we can actually add one more thing that I love doing. It's called bonus damage. Bonus damage. Love bonus damage. I'm going to show you guys how to kill Death with a sword and a shield. Well, actually, I guess Death is holding the sword and shield, but never mind that. Today, we're going to be learning how, I use Lightning Blade properly. By the way, Miracle buff is 50%. And I also almost maxed out miracles. Oh! It's gonna be a while. So, what I do know is that they're weak to lightning. But what else, Dominic? What else could they possibly not kill? Let's see. How about a ginormous tank? If he's swelled on me, I can give myself a little extras. I call it... Crap, how do I say it? Deep protection. Okay. This is gonna be my one-way ticket to hell and back. Perfect. By the way, guys, I'm not gonna be hacking this game until possibly tonight or tomorrow, even though I am already in a banned server, because I want to play as legit as possible until I kill the Soul Cinder. Then I'll just do whatever. Dodge. Dang it, dodging doesn't work with you. We are ready. Oh my god. Hallelujah. This is the most painful boss fight I've ever had to do. Ugh. Why is New Game Plus 7 this hard? I expected it to be so easy. Fortunately, it is not. I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's gonna work. Come on, teleport. Escape! Ah! This is one of those games that tests your sanity. New Game Plus 7. I did. Downloaded a mod where it gave double HP bar to the bosses. And no, not to me. Not at all. This is awesome. Okay. What armor here is better? You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm going straight up Havel. Redonkulous. I should have the ability to survive. If not, I have 0 intelligence. Which means I suck. So hopefully I don't suck. I just realized, why was I not using this? Just also realized that was such a idiot. Why am I using this? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Wait. Nope, that's a lot slower. Give me back my weapon. Run, big boy. He is my prisoner. What's up, boy? That's right, I've had enough to last me a lifetime. Round 2, let's go. I would have died, that was it. Run. Oh, come on. I almost had this. Why are they so difficult? Why are they so difficult? Why, Johnny? Their weakness is lightning, right? Because, I mean, I almost killed them on the 4th try. It's like trying to get me to hack this game, and I just don't want it. So what I don't need is this, and I don't need that. Oh, Miracle here is gonna save me. Oh my god. This is the end of me. If I cannot kill him next try, I give up on this game. No, I don't really mean that, but you know what I mean, guys. It's just so depressing. The real question is, how am I losing this battle? It's like the only real boss I ever have trouble with is either Aldrich or the Twin Prince. No, not really Soul Ascender, he's quite easy to dodge. If you're having a hard time, please join me. I would love to. If not for the fact that I am not my own. Also, I can take him on now. Bring it. That's right, I am the damn legit king. No, no. This is where you pop Ember. It's also where you dodge. Screw you. Screw you. 5th time's the charm for me. God. Tell me, I hate that boss. Alright, let's see. We're gonna travel, and now we are actually gonna go to Firelink. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my God. I hate this. Okay, so now we're actually gonna make Lorian's weapon. I'm gonna transpose that.
Aha, so. Ah, most illustrious, fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? And all slain by thy hand, to bind... Oh, I have no qualms. For in fact, methinks thou'st helped these poor lords along their rightful path.
Dark Souls Slayer, the hater, the gator. Dark Souls, the hater of the slayer of the baiter. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Hey, what's up, you guys? Oh my God, they're both on. Oh my God, they're both on. Aaron, did you see me struggle? It was like 5 times I got killed, and then the last time I just said, you know what? I'm gonna make you regret this, and I just like keep slapping and slapping and slapping them. They pressed the death button. They deserve death, and in the end they got it. Also, guess what? Aaron. Fuck. I just made a lore for the Legion.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna listen to you do it yesterday, but I thought I would wait till
Skunk.
Aaron got on.
Alright. Do you want to pull up my notes until while he grabs his mic or something?
I don't know where your notes are.
They're on my phone. I'm just gonna pull them up.
Jesus.
So the way this actually takes off is kind of based on Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 lore going on to 3. So I made kind of... In my head, it was pretty cool. So let me just pull this up, and I will tell you. Okay, just gotta go on Google Drive real quick, since that's where I do literally almost all my writing. Let's see. Okay, the Legion of Skunky. So, it's actually quite a long lore, because this is going to be all sorts of gear that we would be given, right? And it would tell it piece by piece, so... Is he on yet? No, his mic. Oh, finally, Aaron, your mic's here. Great. Hey, I made a long lore for the Legion of Skunky. And you'll find this quite fascinating because this has to deal with the Abyss. Alright, y'all want me to speak the whole thing? It's pretty long. This is what's gonna be based off of if we made gear and whatnot. We put this in dialogue. So, let me begin. In the lands of old, and when the thrones abound, 4 kings had ruled. The black heretic of the north with the crown sunken below. The manifest with the lands of frost and crown of ivory in the lands of betwixt. The crown of iron, the mad one, and keeper of chaos, had besmirched. They called the one to the east, the crucifier. To the west, the throne of want resides in the land of Drangleic, ruled by the king whose humanity was long forgotten, conqueror of the old giants of silver and gold, and the victim of the black whom had long ago. When the 4 thrones have been filled, the land of death shall emerge. For only these may open this seal after those kings have been filled. These kings were only known by the 9 things of death: destruction, despair, greed, sanity, time, hunt, sacrifice, mercy, sorrow, and vengeance. When all keys of death are inserted in the doors of old, the land of death shall emerge from the abyss, the forgotten and forsaken lands that took even the gods to seal, but could never destroy. They called this land of death, which resides below all things and is the creation of death and life. We call this the empty. Their ruler is a death incarnate, with full usage of the 9 keys and the 4 rulers. This king is only known as Skunky, for he is the creator of Manus, father of the abyss, whom we now call the Black Heretic. He was never known to exist until all 9 keys were inserted. But in this tale, where he was never sealed, Artorias, the Abyss Walker, had in fact found such a land. When he was sent to go hunt down Manus, father of the Abyss, he found a realm where a dark lord had seemed to rule, and was later incarnated into a woman named Natasha. So that's what I have for the first page. I got like 3 pages, I'm sorry. But what story is about is that Skunky here, over here, your name, let me find it, is known as Skunky the Eternal. So you exist before time and end. So in other words, you were here from beginning to end and further beyond, right? Because you can't die. Another fun fact about your character in the said lore is that you happen to be the creator of Manus, the father of the Abyss. So the Abyss existed way later after you were born, and not much longer until your first creation was born. So, Manus is in term for a hand. Do you know why this is? Because in this lore, Skunky the Eternal sacrificed his left hand to create an entity called Manus, whom had possessed the form of a human before venturing into the abyss, in which, well, not really the abyss, let's just say he adventured in this kingdom, right? And thus he went mad, since collecting the said dark soul, since Manus is the first. Well, first a pygmy went mad and turned into a giant amount of monstrosity and created said abyss. So in other words, not only is he the father of the abyss, but he's only the hand of you. So if we take this into accounting, father of the abyss, you are. Because your hand is what created it. And what's also more interesting is after this said hand was destroyed, 2 fingers of it, the index and the thumb, were incarnated into a woman named Natasha, who is the Dark Souls 2 queen. The one that looks like a Grim Reaper at the end. Right. So, to be fair, this proves that you are eternal. Because no matter how many times theoretically is destroyed, it always comes back. Which in the lore, it took the gods forever to seal, but they could never destroy. Because the other fact about this kingdom is because it was made from your left hand. You didn't theoretically sacrifice your hand, you just made it from the palms of the left hand. So your character is basically around sacrifice and continuality. In other words, whenever you sacrifice something, something new is happened. Oh, and Garlando, by the way, I mentioned there are 4 kings. Do you want to know what these 4 kings are for? Nashandra is 1 finger, right? 9 keys are 9 fingers. Each finger holds an aspect of death, which I did name just now. Each finger, or actually every 3 fingers, which it makes 3, so 3, 6, 9, are 3 of 4 kings. Those kings is the one for the crown of iron, the one who is sunken below, and the crown of the ivory. Right? DLC wise in Dark Souls 2. The reason why it's not incarnated into the 4th one, because Natasha is originally the Black Heretic just incarnated, which is number 4. So 4 kings still technically assist. When all 4 kings are vanquished, their souls turn into 10. 9 are keys and 1 is a door. When this door is opened, when the user is in the abyss, which if you remember in Dark Souls 1, it was literally just pitch black, a door would appear instead of that bonfire. And it would take you to the land of the Forgotten. In this land of the Forgotten, there resides a throne unlike any other, and that's where our Lord Skunky is.
You should add yourself into the lore.
We are in the lore. Garlando, you are the crown. You are basically the person of iron, so you are the crucifier. I am the Black Heretic because, well, my character pretty much revolves around death, which we all know this as a fact. Even Aaron can improve this fact. The other 2, actually, it wasn't just me who wrote this lore, by the way. I got Flamingo, and then one of the other admirals. It was it Triple X, right? The one that we fought with in the undead matches, Skunky. So Flamingo in here is the person of Ivory, and for the Ivory dialogue, he is a person who was born with a cold heart, and nothing more. So he sought the warmth of heat and flames. But instead, he ended up bringing the old demons of Izalith, which brought chaos, right? And this is the Frost City of Ivory. For Garlando, right, since you are the Crucifier, you are pretty much the old Iron King, in per se. So your character revolves around flames, right? Flamingos revolves around ice.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
Because we're getting new characters, and since we already cheated once, why not cheat again? Not really cheat, but because your character's all about death.
I already have my exact build ready.
Yeah, and I need because I have like 99 of everything. Should we do it? Like I was gonna say, we should like only use what the lore says we use. Like I'm fire.
I literally look like what my lore is supposed to be. Here, look, let me send you on my thing.
Yeah.
I made lore. Now, I will say,
What's my best warrior?
well, you're supposed to have, like, for your weapons per se, it's supposed to show three things. So, like, one would be on your back and two in your hand. Now, for this method, what I did was based on scythes, right? So mine actually worked. For yours is actually two, so this would actually be easier for you. Hold on. So yours is... Oh boy. I didn't think yours is terrifying than... What the fuck? Should have been more careful with your character. Character actually frightens the fuck out of me.
Well, you're lagging.
Okay, so, how to explain your character? Let's see. Basically, you are walking iron in... How to explain? Skunky. So, I'm gonna tell you what the lore says, and I want you to translate it, but in similar, much terms to Galando, okay?
Oh my god, you keep lagging.
So, what the lore for the Crucifier is pretty much... Well, it sounds more devilish than I thought. A man who wields a great spear with a curved tip. This spear holds the power of chaos. He dons black armor for his charred self. He wields no shield. Also, his hand wields a flame that appears to burst. So this would be like the parting flame, right? Um, and as for his appearance wise, what this is it's well, it's fucking pretty much what you're thinking. Um, since he is besieged of fire and dons black armor, you are pretty much wearing the Ring Knight set, but with a little bit more details.
So I have to wear the Wing Knight set.
You're wearing the Ring Knight armor per se for the chest, along with the gauntlets, right?
Well, I don't have that.
I have duplicates of the gauntlets in the chest, so I'll just give that to you. As
Okay,
for
what do I
his
wear for the helmet?
legs, it's the Lorien, and then for his helmet, I can give that to you. And as for his helmet, let's see, what was the quote for this? Ah, okay, that's what it was. Okay, so it says in my, huh?
You already have all the armor sets and the weapon now, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. So as for your helmet, this one's kind of your pick. So you can either use the Firelink helm, which
Oh
shows
my bad.
smolders, which I can give you, or you could just use the Lorien's helm, which refers to a crown.
I'll wear the crown, I guess.
Okay, Skunky, yours is supposed to be, well, you can actually kind of trigger for it since you are the Abyss. Your job is to pretty much figure out hold on, actually, let me try finding a combination because your armor is supposed to be um fearsome. So I'm gonna try to. It's supposed to be fearsome and black. No. Okay, I got it. Let me know if you're ready. So, all right. So you will be using black leggings. Again, I'm just gonna give you this shit. Black leggings, Black Knight gauntlets, Morn's armor, and the Exiled mask. Are okay? Are you ready to hear your weapons? You don.
My weapons.
Oh yeah. You use a Chaos Split Leaf Greatsword. I have a
Yeah,
plus.
I don't have this. I don't have any of
I
these.
have that. I have a Chaos Split Leaf Greatsword plus 10 I can give you. Yeah. Now, that's the same weapon that you're going to be using as well, by the way. Oh, you're also going to be using a lot of damage. Damage per minute. Um, okay, so you have three specific things that I have to give you, right? A Chaos Split Leaf Greatsword plus 10, which I'm going to do twice for the both of you, right? Um, let's see, what else was it? Oh yeah, you're also gonna use the Frayed Blade, and you also use the Twin Prince Greatsword. That way you have multiple methods of attacking. One is for pure fire, which is actually wait, no, chaos. My bad, that one's worse. Then the other one's between light and fire, and the last one is just straight up darkness. Pretty much dark. And then you are like in light, death, and then fire. The reason for this is because no wait, in the lore, he is both life and death. Life is light and death is dark. So he has light and dark. It also says in the lore that his specialty were creations of chaos. So one of the first beings that he made was the crucifier, which was chaos. So he would also,
Crucifier or something?
yeah, you're the crucifier.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send pictures of who looks like what, pretty much.
Okay. Well, you're just gonna give me the armor and the weapon, so
Yeah.
I don't have to worry that much. So, Squonky, do you want to fist, that you want the giant boss? Okay, because, if we are gonna do this, like, just using the stuff for our lore, how about we go to NG plus 2, or whatever NG you're on? Because I need to get to NG plus 2 on my.
And then I'm popping the Garlandos.
Okay, so can you guys wait until I like beat the game again before we actually do it?
Okay.
So the last one I see here, I'm pretty sure it's Aaron's because it like the giant shield, and I didn't get sent 3 of them. I only got sent 2 images.
I said I'm sending the third one.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad. I'm sorry.
Now this is the wrong flame in as fuck.
I wonder why you said I look more frightened, more like scary.
Remember, this is just my skin. This isn't